Now it is.
Oh, we're on Joey time now.
No, well, he's behind. He is.
Yeah.
And it's been 8 for an hour. So now it's 9.
That is true.
Whatever.
That is true. Does that mean we're in the future?
Exactly.
Kind of. Yes.
Hey, literally, I can walk a mile down the road and I can do time travel.
How we all doing?
Pretty good.
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 What's going on?
Yeah.
I got
Here.
I had to order some stuff. My nose deal on my eyeglasses fell off today, so I overnighted some stuff so I can fix them.
Like Freddy
And it's
Krueger.
pain
I
in the
got
butt.
your nose.
So we got to get it all out to today,
I
Steve.
guess
So
you're-
Sunday,
I guess you're
Oh
cool.
yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're good boys.
This group?
Got a guest. We got a guest on.
You got to be on your best behavior, Mr. Wackerly. Best behavior.
So I won't be there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
That'll
not
make it
coming.
that'll make it much better.
Steve's over here stressing out because
No, I'm not stressing out.
oh,
Not stressing out at all.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What do you got going on there, Joey?
There you go.
Besides your eyeglasses.
Just get ready, hopefully, to get that video going on that IVAC system. Get some stuff recorded. Charge
I
up
gotta
all the
commend
batteries.
you on your show and tell. It's
Hey, you
a
like that, right?
Very nice way to explain
Impl-
everything.
Cool.
Implement tools with.
Yes. I
Mr.
especially love your new
Fitzsimmons.
planer.
Yeah, Mr. Fitzsimmons commented on that this morning, as y'all could see.
I saw. Yeah.
Right early in the morning. At least he waited till Texas time to comment on there, but he was quick on the trigger this morning,
Yes, he was.
as he always is.
Yep.
So when he sent that message, I was like, how can I incorporate that damn box of leaves he sent me into this? Can I
You
use
still
them
got those?
somehow? Can I use them somehow? But
you gotta
I just thought it was
replace
funny.
your you got to replace your dust collector with a vacuum and vacuum them up. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? Oh, I thought you said something. No,
said
I
yeah.
just been finding stuff that I just kind of make it funny. In my world, I guess I think it's funny. And I have had some people reach out and comment on my selection of tools that I use to demonstrate the IVAC system. So we've got planers. The Milwaukee battery charger is the planer. The heat gun is the table saw, and the magnifying desk lamp is the dust collector. And the in my mad scientist setup there to explain the system. So I thought it was funny. Haha.
Yeah, it was good. No,
It was good.
good way to explain it.
So no, I'm getting ready. I finally it stumped me on the blast gate that needs to default to open. But once I read through it and figured it out, it's easy. I mean, now just got to make sure. What stumped me the first time is that when you're looking at the dip switches, I'm thinking that the dip switches are all one through 6, right?
Yep.
Well, they are 1 through 6, but on one of the pieces, you need to turn it 180 so that 1 is 1 over here. I was just looking at them like this and thinking that this was 1 and this was actually 6. So that's what was throwing me off. I couldn't get nothing to work. And I'm like, what the heck am I doing wrong? I mean, I wrote notes and, it went through a whole deal. I mean, I wrote notes. I'm writing full out notes on this stuff and notes.
Did you write notes? Did you write notes?
With pen and paper, Wackerly.
No.
Uh,
No.
And finally sitting there, I was like, oh, yeah, beepity beep. And I saw that I had it flipped
Misspelled?
upside down. And once I
Oh.
got it orientated the right way, where one on all of them were here just to follow the sequence so that you match them up. I figured it out. It's my user error, but it works great.
Dude, so you were thinking with your dip switch at that point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I'm very surprised that you said that and not Wackerly. It just shows that he's not
I'm
paying
trying.
attention. He's
I'm
not
trying to
paying
be a
attention.
good boy.
He's multitasking.
See, I'm doing
Yeah,
it now.
He's doing
Later on,
He's in training for
SOL.
Sunday.
He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not paying attention. So
Paying attention. I am.
I'm doing my best, Steve, try to get it out of him tonight so you don't have any worries on Sunday.
No, I'm not worried. Be yourself.
Yeah, he is. But okay.
No one
You
has
can tell
ever
us
said that to me and been sincere.
Be yourself, but don't be you.
Exactly. That's exactly how that statement goes. You know, when you think about being you, don't do that.
Do that less.
So yeah, that's I think tomorrow I'll be ready to pull the trigger on it and get that one done. I did figure out the contactor, the wiring schematic on that, and that'll probably be my second video, is explaining how the contactor works and wires in. And then there's going to be quite a few videos coming out on this. It's hard to.
So as you get a good contractor that works.
Yeah. That's a must. But those contactors, when they get older, they kind of start failing. So,
But they know a lot more.
yeah.
They just can't do it.
Experienced.
Yeah.
Is that what it experience?
Yes.
Yes.
How to work around being old?
Yep. Lots of experience. Right.
I'm gonna sit back on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about y'all? What's going on with y'all?
I do a lot of testing, materials and this, that, and the other. And I remember why I started doing that. We decided that as a group in our lab that we were going to expand our building ourselves. And we went and poured the slab on Wednesday. And I remember why I don't do that. God, sitting on that come along and pulling concrete, and
You didn't learn after all the talk that I talked about doing my old barn.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention, do you?
Well, I thought, this is just like 6.5 yards.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, it ain't much. And then you start doing it and you're like, is that truck empty yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I had an older gentleman that was there. He helps out a lot around the shop and stuff, and does a lot of repairs and stuff. And he was there, and he's like, "Come on!" And I'm like, "The old son of a pup."
And being fat and overweight don't help.
It does not. But yeah, we did all that, did all the bow float, and then he had one I've never seen before, which is it's kind of like a bow float, except for it's got a finish trowel on it. So you have your bowl float, and you go with your magnesium float and float everything in, get all your cream to the top. And then he came back through with that after it started to set and got a polish on it.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like,
Do you
that's
spray?
awesome.
Do you spray anything, or
Nope.
just use that float?
It's got a finished trowel, and it's about 2.5, 3 foot long. And you just went back and do it and put a finish.
That's what they're called, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Did you stamp it? You spread some powder and stamp it too?
So there's a story about that. Back when in 2018, and you can tell when it was, our fleet manager used to work with the company before I got there, and it was 2008, excuse me. And where I parked my truck at every day was a concrete slab that they all poured, and at the end of the pour, he signed his initials in the date in the concrete, about 1 foot by 3 foot. And so it's very evident, it says RR and then it has the date. And our boss is the one that poured, that's his concrete, his building, his everything. And he came down there and he's like, who the heck would put their name in my concrete? And it just, it literally embarrassed him at a Christmas party, all sorts of stuff. Right. And so we were back there and we were joking about that. And he goes, you know what we ought to do? He goes, go over there and write his name in the concrete. And so we went over there and put RR in the concrete. So that way we took a picture of it and sent it to Randall, which is the guys that did it. And we sent it to him. He sent me back some suggestive gestures, but it was pretty good. But yeah,
I did that. I pulled my my boiler in my house when I bought it in 2012. Died a month or two after I bought the house, and I had to pull the boiler and fill that little spot in the slab back in with some concrete. Mm-hmm. And my girlfriend at the time, we wrote our initials into the concrete. And fast forward, I'm dating my wife. We're not married yet, and my buddy's over. Pull the old floor up. I'm like, oh, I forgot we wrote our initials in. I was like, grab the grinder.
So how long after you put y'all's initials in that did y'all break up? I'm just curious. Was it 6 weeks?
Yeah, it was. No, it was like a month or two.
Which is about 6 weeks.
Oh, did you say 6 months?
No, I said 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah. So you were right.
It's about the same for a tattoo. Yeah, you get some girl's name on 6 weeks. They gone.
Who knew?
Yeah.
This is gonna be forever. I know. I love her.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What about you, Steve? What'd you get into this week?
Just more dust collection stuff. Got my order in today, my second order from Rockler with some parts for the dust collector and some gates and connectors and some additional hose for all the rest of the shop. So now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna actually route it and put it all in. What? Joey's shaking his head. What?
Nothing. Go.
Oh, okay.
I see the look on that man's eyes. Just go.
I got handled.
Okay.
I'm watching him. As soon as he was going to open his mouth, I would say, no. Back away from the mic. Step away.
See? Be yourself, but not you.
Little do you know, Steve, you try to keep us on the rails, and I already know who to watch while this is all going down. Because
it's going down. I'm yelling timber.
So anyways, dust collection stuff. That's it. I started to look at designing up a new little small cabinet. Just super simple. I'm thinking I might do a little video, design it up in SketchUp and posting it to the Discord or something. I don't know. We'll see. But it's nothing super elaborate. It's just kind of real basic and simple. It's just a small little drawer unit that's going to go on a TV stand for all types of like small little cables and stuff for video and audio. So just stuff in the shop. But
Nice.
that's it. That's all I really got going on this week. Tomorrow, I don't know if anyone listening out there in the New England area is planning on going, but I am hopefully going to make it up to Highland Hardwoods up in Brentwood, New Hampshire, for their Woodworkers Day. Their I think it's 10 to 2 or 10 to 3. They're doing a maker meetup, and they're normally closed on Saturdays, but they're gonna have the store open, and they're gonna have some food trucks and stuff, and a big meetup and everything. So I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to get up there tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be really nice in the area tomorrow. So
Nice.
that's it. That's really it.
Oh, I have so many things. I'd love to go up there with you, but I got a ton of outdoor stuff to do. And
You got shop
What?
stuff. You got shop stuff to do.
well, the wife comes back tomorrow, so
Oh,
I gotta do a top to bottom cleaning.
you don't want to get yelled at. That's for sure.
No, I mean the excuse that the dogs and the cats made the mess doesn't really work because
No, you're supposed to be watching those. So
yeah,
Say, ninjas came in.
ninjas.
It doesn't work,
Yeah.
but I've always tried it.
Yeah, I got actually picked up the shop a tiny bit. I got some actual room to do stuff. I was working on the top of the wall, right up at the peak there. I got it halfway across finally, and just gonna hopefully I can get that remaining part up there because I can run the dust collection. I think my electrician is supposed to come tomorrow, but finish the dust collection and then
Hey, Matt, turn your hat around. Turn your hat around.
Sorry.
Turn your hat around. Turn your hat around.
Turn my hat around? Why?
Hey, look, your electrician's here.
Nice.
Wondering where you're going with that.
I was too. I was kind of scared a little bit.
Okay.
Many hats. Many hats, man. You gotta wear hats.
Yeah, I did made a few 3D prints. One, I think I showed this last week, but this is for the Rockler bar clamps. I got a couple of 4-footers, so those are hanging up on the wall now. I'm printing a respooler thing that you can run off a drill because I have a few like smaller spools of filament that do not like to go in the
Pew, pew, pew.
regular AMS. Those tiny like 250 gram spools. They don't like that small AMS. So we respool
Y'all were
those.
thinking it. Come on.
And, yeah, some stuff done outside. I might try to fire up the chainsaw and chop up that oak that has just been sitting there waiting. I did have a landscaper come by last week and knock on the door, even though I have a no soliciting sign on the mailbox.
He can't
Knocks
leave.
on the door. He's like, "Hey, got a big tree back there. You need someone to come and take care of that for you?" I was like, nope, I got a chainsaw. He's like, "Oh, I'll give you a good price." I'm like, still have a chainsaw. Thanks. And,
And it's still back there.
yep. But I do need to get that cut up and split so I can hopefully burn that in the winter time. I got my I got the last cord of firewood stacked finally that I got 6 months ago.
Nice.
No time like
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Just do it
Next year.
tomorrow.
There you go. That's tomorrow's problem.
So, yeah. That's about all I got. Other than the dog
it.
just driving me freaking nuts.
You sure have a lot of stuff to do in that shop. That's all you got?
I mean, I can keep going. Dust collector's gonna come down. I still haven't sold the laser. Dog's barking at me.
Have you listed the scroll saw?
I see something. Yeah,
No.
beat me to it, Steve. Dang it.
I have not.
What's he going to hold his door open with?
Use guys.
Use guys.
Maybe you can use the boxes that the Onefinity came in.
Oh. What?
Well,
Yeah.
that implies that the Onefinity comes
It's
out.
out of him first.
That does imply that, yes.
Baby steps, Steve. Baby steps.
Mm.
That's a
Is
2020.
that
I'm with you, buddy.
new? Yeah, Rockler dust collector gonna go in that corner.
Did you get one of those?
The Harbor Freight Frankenstein is going to come down where the scroll saw is.
We got some good videos on that if you want to figure out how to make it really Frankenstein.
Ooh, hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
You break any anemometers on that?
Just a couple.
Yeah. Okay.
We can teach you how to do it wrong.
Oh.
Or
No,
figure out what we did wrong and figure out how to do it right.
I've already broken my own,
Oh.
and I did have it positioned the right way. Yeah. Plastic
Good
fans.
stuff. Yes. They suck.
They do. I don't know what the dog wants. I just took her out
Well-
before I went.
Burping.
Matt, any more progress on the saw lean-to building / thing?
So we have
Technical
you're actually proud of me
The
now.
saw thing.
I got it all positioned as far as on the bench and did some hand planing. Had some
Nice.
I had some little high spots here and there. I knew I was gonna have to come in and I'm gonna put my bird's mouth in and I want to make sure that they're in the right spot. And this is high, and I want them to be nice and even. So I went through and hand planed all that stuff off. And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What did
And,
you use? You use a number 8? Number 7? 4?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah. And after I got done with that, I was immediately on Amazon looking up what a power plane is. How much they are. But no, I got it all taken care of. I actually used the little, and I can't remember the name of the company, saw something, but
Sawnary.
yeah, they got a little glue remover. Thing works like a champ. Got all the glue moved off it. Then I came back through them with the hand planed, and because I used a little bit of glue, putting that together, and a little bit of screws, and it's together. It's not coming apart. And then I took and mortised some half inch mortises into it, so that way it'll sit right down on top of the beam. And then I got the steel for it today with the tech screws that go into it. And we'll put that up tomorrow morning, pick the beam up. I got it up. I got like kind of like posts that are extensions sticking out of the beam, out of the column, so that we can pick it up a little bit, put it up there. Somebody can put their end up. Boom, boom. Just kind of use it like a pivot.
You're gonna step it up. You're
Yep.
gonna step it up.
Yep.
You're not gonna wait for the new toy.
Not yet. No, I'm not going to wait for the new toy because I'm going to have it delivered, and it won't be delivered until the end of next week. And I want to start getting stuff up. So I got a weekend to work on this, so I want to play and get things up where they got to go. So That's where I'm at with that. But no, it would be nice to wait on it, but it still only has an 84-inch lift, so I still wouldn't be able to get it up there. I still have to pick it up and pivot it up. So yeah.
Where's that redneck ingenuity?
I got plenty of it.
Yeah, you could use that front end
Good.
loader with a little bit of ingenuity. You can get it up there.
I know.
Mhm.
So many. See, and I'm being good. But no, we're gonna use some Egyptian style lifting it, pivot. You know, give me a was it a lever and a fulcrum, and I can lift the world. But yep, we'll get it up there. Waited till my daughter had a weekend so that she could help me lift it up there. And it'll be good. I'll be enjoying that. And then I got the all the pieces cut to go in between your sheet metal has divots in it, and it'll fit right inside it. Then I'll be able to sandwich it on the other side and to I guess would be a beam, and then I'll lag those or carriage bolt those in, and then put a ledger across that with all my joist hangers on it. Put joist hangers on, and I'll put them up there ahead of time, so I ain't got to sit there and climb up the ladder and put each joist hanger up. I'll have them up there ahead of time. Then all I got to do is put my joist in, and I'm done, pretty much.
Bam.
Yep. The hard part's just going to.
So, are you going to take that? Are you going to eventually take that side of the wall of the existing building down and make it all one?
No.
No,
It'll be
just gonna
separate.
leave it there.
Because what I've figured out I'm going to do is it'll be like a small, very small, like a metal shop kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Metal shop / store all the garden tools, store all the outdoor stuff, but a small metal shop will be right there. I'm looking to get the plasma cutter, and then my welder will go over there. Just be able to do something up, because you do that stuff inside your shop and you start, first of all,
Fire.
Fire, sawdust.
You got a little bit of problem there. You start fire.
Combustibles. Yeah, no. But if I'm in a different shop, different area, I'm not worried about it as much, and I think that'll be a better. I even thought about. I even went so far thinking about that. Well, I could put my dust collector out there, and that way you could pull in. I could blow the air back into the shop and still have a conditioned space. And I was like, do I want to put dust out there where I'm going to have fire? Probably not.
Probably not.
So, nah, it's not a good idea.
Live life on the edge.
No, it's okay.
I also like to live dangerously.
I'll stay.
Then you'd be pulling cold air out of that climate controlled barn. Are you gonna insulate the other? Not
Eventually,
insulate the new part.
Eventually, it'll be climate controlled eventually, but it'll be baby steps on that, because if I want to. But no, you can set up your dust collector if you think about it. If you put your dust collector on the outside, inside of a doghouse, right? So that way all your dust is going outside. But your filter is on the inside of your shop. So it means you're pulling your air out to your dust collector, and then put your filter back on the inside. You're pulling all your air conditioned air back into your shop.
Most of it.
Yeah.
Well,
in fact,
you
April Wilkerson did a video on it, and she made a blast gate
usually
to blow air out.
Usually, when you're doing that, you're doing away with the filter, and you're just putting that port straight out.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. So if you had your port coming off your dust collector, off the arm of your blower, right, and you had a port on it where you could switch it, like a ball valve or whatever, where you could switch it to a Y. One section would go out where you could just blow it out, right? You're not worried about the air in the shop. But if you turned it to the other one, it would go back into the shop into a filter. If you watch the old, when April Wilkerson first built her shop, she did that.
I mean, then at that point, it's why even bother other than just the noise. I don't think it's worth the effort to do it, in my opinion.
Right.
Because if you're not gonna take that filter off, because that'll waken up a dust collector, like really make it draw if you take that whole part off.
Right, because
Right?
it's filtering it down. Yeah.
And because it doesn't have no resistance, it's just straight out.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not, to me, it's just not worth it. I don't know. I wouldn't, but hey, to each their own.
Exactly.
Whatever floats your boat, you do it.
Some people got blinky lights in their shop. I mean,
yeah.
Exactly.
Just wait till I'm like completely done. It's gonna be laser light show.
Pew, 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 pew. He's gonna be a rootin' tootin' cowboy.
I'll be dancing on top of that Rockler aircraft carrier table there.
if you ain't got a video doing that, it ain't even worth it.
It will never happen. I can tell you that. That'll never happen.
I want to see you do the Pee Wee Herman on it. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh man.
So we've been thinking about Maker Camp. And I have a scheduling conflict, not with Maker Camp, with if I was going to do what I was going to do after Maker Camp. Okay. And so the plan was, we had planned to go up to Maker Camp, take a little small journey up there. Brandy's never been up the East Coast, and then go up to Maker Camp, do Maker Camp, leave on Sunday, go through Canada into Michigan. Okay. That was the plan. And then spend a couple days with my parents and then drive back down. So the problem with that is I have to be at a meeting in North Carolina that Sunday, not after Maker Camp, but after 2 weeks after. So the week that we would spend with my parents and coming back down, I have to go directly to North Carolina. So we're thinking about going up a week ahead of time and going up 75, doing Michigan, and then go through Canada, come back down through New York and doing it, being there for Maker Camp, and then coming down the East Coast. So that way I can hit North Carolina and then go straight to the house. So,
hey,
yeah. Just trying to figure it out because, you know, she's going to be with me no matter where, you know, she wants to go to North Carolina as well because, you know, well, it's a, you know, casino. So she's not going to miss that. She said, yes, I'll spend your money. I mean, go with you. So.
Well, that seems like a fun trip.
Yeah.
You guys are planning on being there Wednesday and leaving on Sunday, or are you going to stick around the area?
We won't leave till Monday.
We'll leave out on Sunday.
We'll pull out on Monday out of there, and then make our way whatever we decide to do. We're kind of fly by the seat of our pants, so we'll see what we feel like Sunday, and then make that decision which way we're going to go.
He's a moment to moment kind of gal.
So
Speaking
I would
of-
really, I mean, if we take something up there, you really can't go up into those mountains and take that. What do y'all call it? That
RV?
Devil's Tail.
yeah.
Oh, Tail of the Dragon.
Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah.
You really doesn't seem like that's a good idea.
No, it's like there's, no.
You
That
take
would
the
be
curve,
very bad.
like you take a turn, and then you're looking at your trailer as you're going.
Yeah. There are no tractor trailer units, nothing, like no trailers, nothing.
Nothing.
Just like a lot of those turns are like 5 mile an hour switchbacks, and there's it's tough even in, you know, a larger truck like a pickup on some of those, you know, and some of them like the Tail of the Dragon is kind of like the exception, but there are a lot of access roads up and down from the Blue Ridge Parkway and Terra Hollow Skyway and everything, that the switchbacks are not only like 5 mile an hours, but also canted. But there's also like an elevation change that is very drastic where, you know, you're only like 5 feet away and there's like a 6 or 8 foot difference between the road that you were just on going up and the turn and going up the next side. So it's pretty decent road. So
we'll figure out a way. We'll see
Yeah.
what we do.
now if you're going to be in that area for a while and you're towing a vehicle, a smaller vehicle would be great to go explore like for a day, you know, go check it out and everything. But yeah, you can't take any big vehicles up there.
Big bear, big bear.
Big bear chase me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Speaking of other get-togethers, I see that tickets for the Con went on sale today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
November.
Yes.
Got
Late
the email.
in the year.
Did you get yours?
I did. Already secured. Hotel booked.
I want to try to make
Well-
it. I don't-
Well said, Ripley.
Well said.
Mhm.
she's gonna-
Unfortunately, we won't be making that this year. Just can't make all that happen. Y'all are a little closer to everything up there, so
Not by much. It's still a 14 and a half hour drive for me, or a flight. So, you know, a couple hour flight.
yeah.
You can fly over to me, Joey. You can just drive up.
No, that time of the year, it's work wise and everything, getting toward the end of the year. So
They won't be able to
Take-
take your whole entire month of December off.
well,
no.
we'll see this year. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'd like to, but you know, stuff comes up and may not be able to do that this year. So we'll see what happens. I may have to take bits and pieces here and there and work it in.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But definitely looking forward to Baker Camp. Trying to getting up there. Just don't know yet exactly what we're gonna do, but we need to make that decision soon. So
You're still trying to figure out whether you guys rent an
gonna
RV and drive up, or
yeah.
just going to drive up and rent
just
an
have
RV
one
just for that
delivered.
weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just have one delivered.
Yeah, we're gonna rent our RV and drive up in our RV.
But we
Why don't you
need to
get
do
a
it soon
RV
because
delivered?
I imagine people are going to start getting antsy pretty soon. I mean, we're almost half a year in. We're almost, about half a year, and it won't be long. You know,
Yep.
3-4 months will go by quick.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Before you know it, we'll be already talking about leaving to go up there. So, we got to figure out. We got to figure out what we're going to do. So, yeah. Yep. See what happens.
Yeah.
But I do have, I gave you all the numbers. What are your plans? Have you decided what you're going to do?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
You know,
I gotta figure it out.
After listening to some of that stuff, I kind of see your dilemma
Listening to some what?
of that podcast you sent us.
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on what goes into those classes and everything. I
Yeah.
can see where it's like it's hard to cancel, especially when
Yeah.
you've already spoken up for it and then back out. And you know, there's a lot of people. I'm pretty sure your spot would get filled you know.
Oh,
but
100%. 100%
when-
it'd be filled.
and it
There
wouldn't
was a
even be
guy who
question.
backed out of the last class a week and a half before, and it got filled. Someone on the wait list showed up. So,
Well, then that's not really bad. I mean, it's just to me, it'd be like, leaving somebody high and dry. Like that spot's not going to get filled. But I pretty sure that Mark Adams School of Woodwork is so popular that it's not
yes.
going to be an
And
issue.
And those classes are very popular as well.
Right.
Those
And the
always sell out.
problem is that, when will it be taken again, or will they go ahead and do what you're talking about doing? Maybe the next one that comes up, they'll let you do that instead of what's
Right.
allotted,
Yep.
But you may have a little pull, Steve. You may have some pull now. May be able to make that happen.
We'll see. I'll let you guys discuss that with Mark on Sunday while he's on the podcast.
Oh, I'll
So
bring it up. Trust me.
For anybody who doesn't know, we're having Mark Adams, the founder of the Mark Adams School of Woodworking in Franklin, Indiana, on the podcast on Sunday. So if you're around, come hang out in the chat, ask some questions. We'll be talking all about Mark and how he got his start in woodworking and the school and a number of the things that he has to offer there at the school, as well as just some of his personal projects and what inspires him.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Yes.
We got to touch base with him the other day a little bit, and fine individual. You can just
Yes.
few minutes that we got to talk. It's probably
Yeah,
sit
before
there
you
all
know it,
day
it's like
long.
45 minutes later, and we're like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, that's a type of person there where time is just going to fly by so quick, and before you know it, will be, it'll be over with. But looking forward to it. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of stuff to get done in that shop. I want to get these videos done and out and over with, and then I was thinking, I was like, doing undertaking all this shop build out and stuff. I was planning on trying to build that work hand tool bench this year. I don't know if I'll even get to that point.
Hmm.
That may be a
That'll be a great
2020
winter project.
2027 project. Yeah.
Yep. Do you have all the wood for that?
Yeah. And then some.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's there. I got everything I need for it. I got more than what I need for it. And I could put, I'm going to have to pick which vices I want to put on it.
Have you decided on a final design, or are you still kind of batting that around?
I'm going to do a split top Roubo.
You are
But
traditional.
I'm
Okay.
going to have that piece that that fits in there, that leaves it completely, it's completely usable. I'm not just going to leave that void there. Right.
Right. You're going to use one of the little tool inserts that, you kind of slide up and over, and it becomes
right.
a stop.
A stop.
Yeah.
I did get the the Wood Whisperer, Mark Spagnola's deal.
Yep.
And I've been through it all, and it's great. I got to go back and rewatch it. I mean, great detailed video. Of course, I'm not going to build everything. It's just giving me ideas. It's where to start with, and then I'll get my final dimensions and what I want, and go from there. And
you're going to change out the traditional dogs for 20 millimeter dogs, correct? Yeah.
And those, hopefully by that time, I just got to wire up the lathe where I can make them myself, because I want pop-ups.
Yeah, spring-loaded
ones. And then that way I can incorporate some Forge 3D stuff in it too.
Absolutely.
Keep it all the same.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of bought the UJK, right? UJK.
Yeah, the PARF system.
That way I can utilize that. And now that and that's another thing is also help buy that that drill guide, portable drill deal from them.
Yep.
Words today are tough. Words are tough every day.
It's the end of a long week.
But it's really nice. I got it in, and man, that thing is well made. Did you get one?
I did not know.
It's nice. But who won it at the Con? Was it
I
Eric?
think it was. I
Eric?
don't think it was Eric. I think it was Lido. One of them. It was either Eric Barber or it was Mike Lyden.
Didn't you take it for somebody?
I did. Both of them lived near me, so they both flew, and I ended up driving. So
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Don?
What's up, Don?
Yeah, it's nice. So I've kind of gotten everything that I know that I'm going to need to do that build. I've been putting together like any kind of tool that I think that I'll need, stuff for the Festool stuff, just to help build it and make things a little easier. Because that's going to require a lot of skill that I haven't practiced on, because that's why I'm doing it. I want to challenge myself on some of that stuff,
Well, what would be amazing is if you would have turned around and go to Mark Adams School of Woodworking and take one of Mark's joinery classes.
That's
going to
be the kicker is the joinery to attach the legs to the top. Now I can make it as simple as possible, or I can make it as difficult as I want. And it's probably not a good idea, but I've always liked the joinery that actually protrudes through the top, where you're going to make a mortise and tenon style, and then it gives that contrast.
Yeah.
But you're talking about going through, 5.5 inches of top, and that thing.
You're doing a full slab top?
I'm going to make it that thick.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So to get that joinery perfect to where it looks good, that's kind of what makes me shy away from it, because I don't want to mess that up.
I gotcha.
Or I can just do, I don't know yet. That's kind of like what I haven't decided yet.
Do you have a Shaper Origin?
No.
No. Okay. I was going to say you could use Shaper Origin.
No, but I can use a template, and I can use that OF 2200 and get it part of the way, and then
yeah.
Or that UJK drill guide.
Yep.
To hog it out and then come back with chisels. Hence why I bought that massive chisel that I got. Do you remember that one I got from what's that?
Oh, Shelter Institute?
Yeah.
The slick?
Yeah, the slicker, so that I can reach down into those mortises and use a guide to get down in there and get those walls straight and where everything's accurate, because the mortise is not a problem. The mortise is the tenon is not the problem. You can use modern equipment to get that dead on. It's the actual mortise that's got to be accurate, so that there's no voids in there and it fits tight and everything looks good and it's square.
Quite honestly, it's really just the top little show face piece that needs to be perfect. The rest of it can be slightly undercut.
But if it is, then you could potentially get racking, after a while, if it's not right, or those legs aren't going to be perfectly square down there and you're going to be fighting it. That's my whole worry is you take the time to machine all that lumber and get everything just right. And at that point you screw it all up because it's not done correctly. And now you're fighting it, trying to make everything look right or line up. And et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do at that point to attach the top to the bottom. I can go easy as all get out and just make a simple frame of some sort or whatever and attach it, or I can get really complicated.
If you're going to end up using actual slabs, right, 5-inch thick slabs, just like 2 pieces, you're not going to do a laminate glue up or anything,
I'm
right?
going to do glue lam, so I can actually leave those voids in there.
Okay.
It's another option. Yeah, they didn't have nothing like that, or I would have.
Okay. All right.
No, so they're going to be glue lam together. So I could potentially figure out exactly, start with the actual legs and figure out the proper dimensions of what it's going to be, then build the top and leave those voids in it per se.
So the only thing I would say is if you ever need to disassemble this, that may not be the best thing to do, fully protruding mortise and tenons, because typically if you're going to do that, you're going to also put a wedge in them. At least that's the way I would do it.
Or a peg.
So,
But why would I want to take it apart? Let me ask you that. Give me a reason why I would want to take it apart.
maybe you decide to move and you want
It
to.
can go as one
take-
unit.
It can.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
take it apart. I
Because-
wouldn't want to because at that point you're gonna have leg vices, you're gonna have all that stuff fighting with you, and I wouldn't want to take that apart. It would just go as one unit if I did do that.
Yeah. Valid point.
So that's not anything that I'm really worried about having to do. I don't know. That's gonna be something to think about when I get to that point. I'm gonna go with Andy Klein. I have the vices, and then I have the traditional leg vise from Bench Dogs, right? Bench Dogs,
Bench crafted.
Bench Crafted, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's the thing. I got to figure that portion out because I have 2 Andy Klein turbo vices, one on each end. Why I'm doing that, I don't know. I just wanted to do it. It's
Because you
way
can.
overkill. It's mine. I'm gonna
That's
do
right.
it.
Do whatever
Mine's,
you want.
mine's still being designed.
Well, we were hot and heavy about doing this. We got everything, all the lumber, I have all the pieces to it. It's just got to get
I'm
the
talking
shop
about
in
my
order.
vice. I'm talking about the vice. Mine's still a prototype.
I don't think
What
I
do you
know about
mean?
this.
Huh?
Didn't you order them?
Yeah, I ordered them. The one I ordered is a prototype. Hasn't built it yet. Will not be done until December, possibly.
Are we talking about Andy
Oh.
Klein's version 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about you were designing a vice.
yeah, that's what
You
I
haven't
thought.
built it yet.
No.
Okay.
So you physically
No,
still have not received it.
No.
No, he
Not
won't
one bit of it.
for a while.
So you know what I did do is that, and I forgot till the other day, is I did upgrade the handles on them,
Mhm.
and I ordered that kit, and I don't even know when that's coming in.
Yeah.
I ordered it for both of them.
Me and him talked for a while, and we were discussing it. He says he's been so busy he had that other project that he just got out, and he said that it won't be done. It was supposed to be done last month, and he said that he's been so busy that it probably won't be done until December now. And if I wanted a refund, and I said no, I don't. I purchased it. That's what I want. So,
What's up, Mike?
going
Yeah,
on?
I mean that's the only last piece that I'm waiting on, which I don't need them because I do have the handles that came with it.
right.
That's just a quick change out because I know the very first thing that I'm going to do before I build anything is I'm going to build the faces for those vices and get those vices assembled so I know the final dimension of the top. And knowing the final dimension of the top, then I can build the base. And I'll start with the base because you got to build everything on those vices. You just got a bunch of pieces. So you got to build the housing for it. You got to do all that and then assemble it. So that's going to be the first thing that I have to do is do that, and then work on everything else. Get the final dimensions of the top and then the base. And then you can, I wish I knew somebody that powder coated, because I'd like to get some of those gears powder coated.
Did you see that? Anybody see that TikTok where that guy says, "Oh, you can do powder coating at home"? And he's got a propane torch and he's torching the steel. And he's getting it nice and hot, and then he just takes him.
Yeah, that don't work.
Nope.
I mean, you can do it. I've got a buddy that does it. You just got to have the equipment, and I guess it puts like a current on it for that powder coat to stick.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw it in. He's just got an old oven in the shop, and he bakes it in an oven, and it works because that's what they do. But I'm not doing that, even if I had a way to laser etch them and put stuff on them, I think it'd be a nice little feature. Something, I don't know, because all those gears and mechanisms are going to be visible, so it'd look cool. Because I'm bougie like that.
I know.
So,
JR, we can't hear you.
Sound great though.
Yeah. Never sounded so quiet.
Mm-hmm. Got an exam coming?
Cough. Nope. No.
So for the individuals that are listening to this, we're making fun of JR, Trey Studios Woodworking, because he's trying to talk and his mic's not working.
And
it's funny. Nope.
Nothing.
Have you checked here in StreamYard?
Yeah.
On the settings to make sure you've got the right mic picked.
Yeah.
there
you go.
There you go.
We
can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
now.
Hear you.
You got Verizon. He must have got a Verizon.
No.
Ah.
On this thing it says record. Like you could hear me.
Oh, we just
No.
lost you.
Lost you.
Now you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you need to get that mic closer to you because you can barely hear you.
Hello. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can't talk.
In your
You can't stay away
face.
from. You gotta be up close to it like this.
Can you hear me now?
Right, Mike. Can you hear me now?
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I'm excited to get that done, but at the same time I need to get my shop all set up because I'm gonna have to use all that equipment to,
Mhm.
To get all that lumber.
Yeah, you'll really be able to test out all the dust collection and blast gates going from your
it's gonna get
joiner to your planer to your
it's gonna get good
table
test.
saw.
What I'm most excited, I mean, that's exciting, but also, we got that new bandsaw in the crate still that I stare at every day.
Yes, you do.
Matt,
That
how's
it's
your
a-
bandsaw?
Me?
Yeah, where's yours at?
It's over here.
Out of the box?
That's been out of the box. I resawed 12-inch material on that.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So at some point I need to get that out of the crate.
It's heavy. I bet yours is even heavier than mine.
Take a look at it. I'm most excited. I tell you what, I'm gonna brag on it again. But that big eye fence, boy, that thing is sweet. That's
I got an email. I got an email from them this week, and dog's about to bark again.
Bueller.
and they had the table saw. They were like, "Oh, the last few days of the sale is going on." I'm like, "Oh yeah,
If you send me
They
money,
show
I'll-
now that you can get a. Did I see something like the motor? They got a 2 horsepower. I saw something on one of the emails about a 2 horsepower motor on the table. So I don't know if that's a new line or what.
I think the one I was looking at was the 3 horse."
I don't know if they've made it to where they have something that can be utilized off of a 120 volt outlet. Maybe. I didn't read it all. I'm like, I don't need to look at any of that stuff because I don't need any of that stuff.
Not with
You
that.
need 3 table saws. What are you talking about?
Not with that
No.
attitude.
Yeah.
All we got to do is add on to the side of your shop.
I have no more room in this shop.
Oh no, everybody. Joey doesn't have any room.
That just means you got to
So
expand.
actually, it would not be a bad idea to expand the shop a little bit.
Yeah.
20 by 40, right, Joey? Or 40 by 60?
Hell no, just go build a
80
new
by
one.
100.
No. What do you have right now?
80 by 40 by 80.
40 by 80.
We could add another 40 by 20 would be perfect. Onto it. Give me plenty of room.
You mean start drawing it up for you, or
You know, it's one thing that could
Sounds like you
very
need to
be
fire
very
SketchUp.
very to not build another barn in the back because we're fixing to knock the other 2 barns down, is when that barn behind this one goes away, is add on to the backside, just drop down a little bit and have them add on like a 40 by 40 by 50 onto this. And then I can use that for storage of all the other stuff and expand my shop a little bit more.
slide the apartment back?
No, we're not moving the apartment. Don't even start. That's not even going to happen. It would just be on that end of the shop. Directly behind where my shop is just expand out probably another 40 to 50 feet and
Mhm.
probably 40 or 50,
If you're gonna
whatever I can get.
just do 100. Just do 100. I mean, that was
can't.
a good,
It's
good
a nice
round
round
number.
You
Good round
can't
number.
do that because the septic system that comes out is on that side of the barn.
Just
So I
move
got to
it.
keep that in mind.
You can move that.
Move that.
No, you
Yeah.
cannot.
Why not?
'Cause-
Oh, with that
Add,
attitude,
add
you got a
another
tractor.
one.
You got a tractor.
Add
Nope,
a brand new one.
Nope.
Mm.
Now, and I've really considered that because we were going to just put a smaller barn in the very back of the property just to store all the stuff. And I'm like, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this.
That's right. Go up.
Yeah.
I always told him a second story. He needs a second story apartment and a second story shop.
Yeah.
No, not going to happen.
Yeah,
But I
take an
can easily
elevator.
come off the backside of this.
backsplash. All backsplash.
And we can open it up. I got to make room for that sliding table saw that's going to come
Yeah.
at some point.
Did you already order it? Or is that
Nope.
in the works? that
It's
you're
in the
gonna order?
works. It's in the queue. It's in
Mm.
the queue.
Nice. So you're gonna get rid of the 2 that you have and go with 1 slider?
Hell no. Stop talking nonsense.
So you have 3.
No, I'd get rid of the Powermatic because no need, and just keep the saw stop.
Okay.
And that would probably be just gifted to somebody because I'm not going to sell it and not make nothing. Like it's not going to be, not going to get nothing for it.
Patreon is a Patreon gift.
Somebody's going to come and get it because I ain't taking it nowhere, and that thing is freaking stupid heavy. That's solid cast iron top.
Yeah,
It's a dang good saw.
I've heard good things.
But
I think that's what Ben. I think that didn't Ben get that? Oh, JR's not here.
it's a Powermatic
That's pretty-
66. It's an oldie, but it still runs good. It's true. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, Ben got one of those.
Yeah, Ben got that power.
He's got the newer
That-
newer version.
That was the anniversary edition, I think.
Way newer version.
I think so.
But yeah, at some point, Matt, we may be just reworking.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be reworking it.
I guarantee he's going to do this, and then we're going to have walls sticking out everywhere. So that I'm never going to run out of wall space.
Matt, when you redesign his shop, just put some more
Oh,
backsplash.
I tell you what, it's that, you know, I'll say it again, that you can have the biggest shop and you can have 100 by 100. And if you just have those perimeter walls, that ain't enough.
Nope.
You need to have interior within that place. You got to have stuff, because just building this small wall here that I did, it's about 18 foot long, made a massive, massive difference.
I mean, that's just like in the kitchen. I wanted to knock the wall down coming into the other room. And my wife's like, well, then we're going to have that much less cabinets. I'm like, oh, good point.
Floating cabinets. There we go.
Floating cabinets.
Hook them on.
Hey,
Scott.
some of the older houses built in the 70s and stuff, they do have cabinets over the top of the bars.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you'll have a bar island, and they
But they're
do have
attached to the
floating
ceiling.
cabinets.
Yeah.
I've
I'm-
seen it.
Yeah.
I
was
I
telling
took-
you, hook them to
I
Sky.
took a cabinet off the ceiling in my house.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them. I mean, it's not like something that's unheard of.
Very popular in the 70s.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Where do I need walls? I guess pictures. Sorry.
Retractable cabinets that disappear into the second. Oh, there you go.
Hey, they have those are European.
Yeah, it'd be like Back to the Future, with everything comes down
Well,
from the
The
ceiling.
ones I like right now, you saw that where they have the cabinets, and the cabinets, the front face of them is just there, and then the cabinets actually fall through the bottom. You hit a button, and your whole
Yeah,
entire
yeah.
cabinet drop- Oh, yeah. That'd be
Just
great.
don't
for
have
my wife.
anything on the counter below
This
it.
way, no, I'm telling. This way, I don't have to have 15 stools in my house for my wife to get up. "Oh, I need to get to the top shelf. I need this other stool. 'Cause she's a midget.
Better watch it. You ain't getting no popcorn. Better stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna need some more room at some point.
So you guys don't know this yet because you guys can't see from the shots, but her lathe has a platform built up to it so she could reach the lathe.
Some apple boxes.
You keep
stands
digging
on?
that hole deeper there, bud.
Yeah,
You're
you-
not gonna get
You
no.
can't hear me.
better-
She don't listen to the thing. I ain't worried.
You better quit while you're ahead.
You'll see a frying pan fly into the camera. Boom!
It's okay.
Yeah.
She diddle.
I don't know. I definitely need some more space in here, though. It's need a little more room.
Don't
Always.
talk to me about space, Joey.
I would have been okay if I hadn't built this extension on this office. I would have been.
No, you
No.
still want more.
Mm-hmm. If you wouldn't have built that extension of that office, you would have built your shop, and you would have went up with your office. I'm telling you, you would have went second story with it.
No, wasn't gonna happen.
Okay.
There's not enough ceiling height up there.
There is in the center for the shop. Right in the center of the shop, you could have just been a small thing, and you would have had your office up there. Okay.
I did bring a contractor in here at one time to see what it would do so he could manipulate the rafters in there. And he's like, we could do it, but you should have had these rafters custom built. And I said, well, I wasn't thinking about that, but now I am, and it's too late.
Yeah.
So, what can we do? And then he started talking, and
It got expensive really quick.
yeah, and that went out the door.
We got scissor trusses and blah blah blah.
So,
Yeah.
The second floor thing will never happen. That's just storage. We go we'll go wider.
It can happen. You just
We'll
choose
never
not to.
put backsplash in.
You know, we probably should end this before I say some words that are going to get us banned.
We'll never have 4 table saws.
Exactly.
I don't have 4 table saws. I've got
Not yet.
Not yet.
He's working on 3 though.
Exactly. I'm gonna
Well,
add
if you count
another.
the contractor saws I have. I do technically have 4, but
So do I.
But we
Those
want to
don't
know,
count.
have you placed your order for your other box that you're going to connect to like the 120 or 220 outlet?
the what?
You know, like your main breaker box. Did you already add another
Breaker
one?
box.
Did you order
Well,
another breaker?
if I was to expand, then that would become a thing.
Right.
That would, yeah. That would definitely have to happen.
See, so you're saying there's a chance you're going to order another breaker box.
He went from never to maybe.
There's a chance.
Well, there's a chance.
He's thinking about it. Look at him. He's pondering it.
And now
I'm
he's
just-
now, and then he's gonna think, well, if I got
Oh no, I mean,
$20,
if I was to add on to the shop, it definitely have to have more breaker space. I mean, there's none left in there.
and
I
there's
think I
no
got
reason to
one
walk
space
from
left.
one side of the shop to go to a table saw when you can be on the other side of the shop and use a table saw. So might as well put 2 over there.
Yeah, you know, just put one on every corner so I don't have to walk across.
There you go.
Oh, Steve, your brother doesn't
Will be
know
redundant
what's
on
going
everything.
Exactly.
Put a CNC over there. Put a CNC over here.
You
know.
get a CNC and you get a CNC.
Yeah.
You get a table saw and you get a table saw.
There's another bandsaw. Yeah.
Well, I got 2 of them already. Well, actually 3.
And you get a blast. You get a blast
Two
gate.
CNCs. You have 2 CNCs now.
What's that? Don't be airing everything that I have, JR. Just it's not.
Well, no.
No.
Everyone knows that you have the apprentice CNC.
It's public knowledge.
Public.
Yeah. It's okay.
There you
It's
go.
okay,
There you go, Gary. There you go, Gary.
There you go.
He knows.
Yep.
Look at the back of Steve's backdrop back there. He's got redundancy in that shelf.
Yes, I do.
How many handsaws do you actually need, Steve, right there?
One more
Depends
than
on
I
what-
currently have.
Exactly.
See, but it's one
Depends on what you-
Iadarola calling out the other Iadarola. You know, it's the competition there.
Yeah. That's his competition.
Mm.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Send us out.
Yeah, we wrapping this up?
is that
Check
what we
the
need to
phone.
do, or are we going to
Yeah.
keep on picking
I
on
don't know.
Joe?
You're the one who mentioned wrapping it up. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we
Oh,
doing?
look at Steve coming in with one there.
Allegedly.
As he pulls
Allegedly.
that hat down lower. They can't. We better end this.
Anyone
We're
that
getting
might
a little
still
too
be here,
comfortable. We're getting a little too comfortable in here.
we got Mark Adams on the show on Sunday. So if you're,
Yeah, so
you're around,
yeah,
please tune in.
Support CMP.com.
it's probably a show that you do not want to miss. Come ask him a lot of questions.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yep.
fun.
Yeah, it'd be a great show.
Steve,
He's a great guy.
Steve is trying to get a discount, so he's going to try to get us all to the
no,
store.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
He's working. He's working it.
No, I'm
No,
not.
he's trying to get a link in the bio for it. That's what he's doing. All right, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully we see you all Sunday live in the chat
Mhm.
and with all of us and Mr. Mark Adams. So see y'all Sunday. Have a great
See ya.
weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Join.
Bye, bye, bye.